Okay, we all do it, right? That constant, almost subconscious habit of scrolling through our phones and sizing up our own lives against, well, everyone else's. Today, we're going to dive deep into the comparison trap.
I mean, have you ever felt that? This one line just hits so hard because it perfectly nails that feeling of exhaustion, of running and never getting anywhere. You know the drill. Your alarm goes off, you grab your phone, and boom. Within minutes, you're just flooded. Someone's on an amazing vacation, someone else just got engaged, another person landed their dream job, and you haven't even had coffee yet. And just like that, you feel like you're already behind before the day is even started. So, let's really get into it. Why does this feel like some kind of mandatory race that none of us signed up for, and a race we can never ever seem to win? Let's break down this endless cycle.
First things first, I want you to hear this. This is not some personal flaw. It's not because you're weak. It's actually a deeply, fundamentally human thing. I mean, think about it. From grades in school to making the sports team to chasing that promotion at work, we have been trained our entire lives to measure ourselves against other people. But here's the million-dollar question, right? If this is just a natural human impulse, why does it feel so, well, so bad, so destructive? The answer, believe it or not, is buried deep in our evolutionary past.
Which brings us to our next section. We're going to look at the ancient roots of this instinct and see why it's causing so much trouble in our crazy modern world.
This is so fascinating. Comparison isn't a bug. It's a feature. It's an ancient survival tool. For our ancestors, seeing another tribe with a better way to hunt wasn't about feeling jealous. It was a literal lesson in how to stay alive. This instinct is hardwired. It's baked right into our DNA.
And this chart just lays it out perfectly. Back then, comparison was a survival tool. The scope was your small tribe, maybe 150 people. And the result? Motivation to get better. But today, it's like a mental virus. The scope isn't your village, it's literally 8 billion highlight reels on the internet. And the outcome, so often, is just crippling anxiety and this constant feeling of dissatisfaction.
So here's the real kicker. Our brain is basically running on ancient software in a high-tech world. It was not designed to handle the fire hose of curated perfection we see every single day. So it sees someone's perfectly filtered vacation photo and reacts with the same primal alarm bells it once used for a rival tribe, screaming, "Hey, we're falling behind. This is a threat."
Okay, so having our ancient brains get triggered constantly by modern life, well, it comes at a very steep price. So let's talk about the hidden costs of this habit. This isn't just about feeling a little bummed out. Think about what's actually being stolen from you. It's your time, wasted scrolling instead of living. It's your precious mental energy, burned on self-criticism. It can even poison your relationships with envy. And maybe worst of all, it's this slow, steady erosion of your belief in yourself.
I absolutely love this metaphor because it's so true. Every single time you compare yourself and come up short, it's like a tiny hairline crack forming in your self-worth. You might not notice it at first, but over time, those little cracks multiply and spread until the whole thing just feels ready to shatter.
Seriously, think about it. In this never-ending race against everyone else, how many times do you actually truly feel like you've won? The answer is probably zero. Never. Because the finish line always moves. There's always someone who has more, does more, or seems happier. The game is completely rigged against you.
So yeah, it can feel like we're just stuck on this hamster wheel. But is it really possible to escape this cycle? Yes, 100% yes. And it starts with a totally new game plan.
All right, let's get practical. This isn't about trying to stop comparing yourself completely, because honestly, that's impossible. It's about taking back control. And here are 5 clear, actionable steps you can start taking today.
Okay, let's walk through these. First, just awareness. Simply catching yourself in the act of comparing is a huge win. Second, limit your inputs. Curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad. Third, and this is a big one, focus on your path. You can't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Fourth, gratitude. Actively shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do. And finally, you can actually use comparison in a healthy way. Reframe it from "they're better than me" to "hey, what can I learn from them?"
Now, all of these steps lead us to the final, and honestly, the most powerful shift in perspective you can make. It's a fundamental decision to just stop competing.
This is the ultimate takeaway. The only way to win this impossible game is to stop playing.
Your life isn't a contest. It's your own, unique, personal journey. It's time to run at your own pace and actually enjoy the view along your own path.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? If your head is always turned, looking at what everyone else is doing, you can't see where you're going. You'll stumble, you'll get lost, and you'll miss the signs that are meant just for you.
And here is the beautiful thing that happens when you make this shift. When you're no longer in a race, you can genuinely be happy for other people. Their success doesn't take anything away from you. Instead, it can actually become inspiration. It becomes proof of what's possible. And that's where you find real, lasting peace.
So the real question isn't about how you can win the race. The real question is this: are you ready to quit it? Because the greatest prize isn't crossing some imaginary finish line first. It's the freedom you get the moment you decide to run your own race at your own pace.